And
we live. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're live, babe.
haven't done it in a while, huh?
It's been you have the eyelash on this one. You got it. I got it.
You got it. I got it.
It's been so long since we've been live. We were like,
Yeah.
let's jump on and see if anyone joins.
Just randomly, and I don't expect too many people to pop on because it just
it's so random.
Yeah, we really wasn't like, hey, we're gonna be going live. We just sitting one day and we were just like, let's
Corey
go.
Geiger!
What up,
Yo!
Corey? What up? We was just sitting in bed, we were just talking, and we was just like, hey, let's go
we should go live.
Just randomly.
Yeah, because we haven't done it in so long. And we were just talking last week about like how much we miss going live.
Yeah.
So, and we didn't schedule it. So
we want to get back to a regular schedule of going live, but it's actually the bad time because football is about to start.
And remember how you said last year, you were like, football's over. So we'll be
live
more often.
And yeah, that didn't.
That didn't happen. But we've had a lot of go on this year. So I was just like, we were just chatting about like how our lives have gone by quarter this year. Yeah. And we've had a lot go on, a lot of like life changes, which have been good, but it's been a lot to like adjust to and like refocus and like, it's just been a lot. So
and the lie detector
said that was a lie. Exactly. Hi, Jason.
What up, Jason? How you been?
How are you?
Hope everything is well with you in Chicago.
Somebody say hi. Yeah. So let's talk about, babe, how your year has been.
What do you mean?
Like, how's your year? I can't believe we're in month 9. Like, what's been going on with you?
It's just, it's this year's flown by.
It has absolutely flown by.
This year has just took off. Like, I look down, then I look up, and then next thing you know, it's fall. So it's just like, what is it? We're about to hit into September
next
this week.
Yeah.
Later this week.
This week, yeah. If you count Saturday as a week, yeah.
Because next Monday is the 5th, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Wednesday is the 31st,
mm-hmm.
right?
Thursday is the 1st.
Crazy. So before you know it, Christmas is here. Like, I went up to Costco the other day, and they already got Christmas trees and everything up there.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's wild.
What up, Robert? How you doing, bro?
Hey, Robert. But how has your year been? You didn't answer my question.
I said my year's been good.
Yeah?
It's been good.
I feel like you it's
it's good, but it could be better, but it's good.
Okay. He's not really giving any substance.
No, not entirely. You got to keep him guessing.
You gave no substance.
You got to keep him guessing a little bit.
Okay. How's y'all year been? Let's ask that, because Jason ain't giving no substance to that answer. I don't know how his year has been. All we know is that it's been okay. Could be better.
It's been great.
It's been great.
Yeah,
okay.
It's been great. How's your year been?
It's been very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's been a good year. It's flown by. But, first quarter, I feel like I was like, I was knee deep into I was interviewing for roles. And then the second quarter, I was also working on my business. In the second quarter, and then I had like the biggest month in my business in the first quarter.
Yeah.
And then I got a new job and started a new job in the second quarter. And then I've been just like getting acquainted to a new company this next quarter. And then, or this last couple of quarters. And then this next quarter, I'm actually hitting my 6-month mark at the company. I'm actually going to be like what's the word? Restructuring my own company. So like the end of the year is going to be more, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. In the year out on a bang. Where Mama Ray at?
Mama Ray's in Indianapolis. They actually were here. Y'all, if y'all saw our last videos, they were here for a month.
We could have went live.
We should have gone live.
We really didn't have a really good connection, Wi-Fi, while we were down in Mexico. So that's the only reason why we didn't go live.
Yeah.
Which that was like the second time that the internet hasn't been that great, because it's like really spotty. But we will be in Indy at the end of September.
We just actually booked our flights today. We're going back to Indy end of September, and we're going back for like 10 days.
Yeah.
Jay has not been back to Indianapolis, y'all, since we left, like since we moved. So, and I haven't been back in almost a year, which is kind of crazy.
Nope. I haven't been in Indy for a little over 3 years. So, I mean, it took majority of my life in Indiana or Indiana.
Mine too.
Like, well, I don't need to go back.
You ain't got nothing going on there. So we'll be back there end of September. I'm actually hiking. I'm gonna record.
Yeah. Tell them about this.
So I'm really nervous, y'all. I need y'all to pray for me, but I am hiking the Grand Canyon.
A 3-day hike.
It's basically like a 4-day like adventure excursion. So I'll be rafting in the Colorado River in the Grand Canyon, and then we're gonna hike out of the Grand Canyon, which I just don't know how my knee gonna hold up, the way my knees be working. I don't know. Like, I'm nervous.
I was telling her, I was like, babe, I don't think they have like a sewer system, plumbing for you to like use the bathroom and flush the toilet. So you might have to like poop in a trash bag.
I'm scared. I'm scared, yo. Like, I really am.
You're gonna have to poop in the trash bag.
Honestly, it's not the camping that I'm scared of, although like, I would rather glamp. It's not that. It's the hike out that I'm actually more nervous about, because I don't know if I told y'all, but I've had 3 knee surgeries on the same knee.
She ain't got the Meg Thee Stallion knees.
I ain't got the Meg Thee Stallion knees.
She ain't got the Meg Thee Stallion knees.
My left knee, I have had 3 knee surgeries. I handle it with care, okay? So I'm just a bit nervous about it.
Hey, Corey, Ashley gonna need your wrench for her knees when she going to hike.
No, I swear. Because
she gonna need the wrench.
I'm scared. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I've been actually doing CrossFit, and I've been feeling every bit of my knee since I started CrossFit. Like, I need to give me a sleeve.
Yeah.
You've been hearing it pop.
Yeah, I heard your knees pop not too long ago.
I have like muscle atrophy, a little bit of muscle atrophy in my left thigh from not being able to like walk for a little bit last time I heard it. So that's like my main concern. So all prayers, you know.
Hey, Jason,
welcome.
She got the glucosamine drink in the refrigerator right now.
I've been taking my glucosamine drink every day.
She prepping.
I'm prepping. I got some joint pills and everything. I'm prepping my knees.
I got this geriatric wife of mine right here.
For good reason though. These knees paid for my whole college career, y'all. Got me a scholarship and everything.
Everything, Jesus.
For free, Jesus.
Got a scholarship and everything, Jesus.
So yeah.
No, I'm the only reason why I couldn't go is because I wasn't able to take off work at that time for my previous job. So I wasn't going to make the plans. Even though I was trying to switch jobs, I just didn't know how sure I was going to be able to. And you have to put a down payment by a certain date. So I couldn't go, but I told her I would like to do it next year. So she might not do it, but I'm like, babe, if I go, I think you'll go.
I don't know. We'll see. It's like a 10-hour. They said it's like 6 to 10 hours, depending on how fast you go, to get out of the canyon. So yeah, Jason, trust and believe. I'm me and glucosamine like this right now, and some other joint pills I got.
When is it again? In October?
No, it's in a couple weeks.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like September. Yeah. And I'm almost feeling like maybe I should lay off of CrossFit.
So you don't hurt yourself.
So just to like rest my knee.
You might want to slow down getting into bed too. You mess your knee up. Hey, y'all. So every time she get into bed, like she be dropping the people's elbow, like The Rock did in wrestling.
Even when I try to get in softly, like you be like, dang, your head be like, poop.
I'm like laying down on my phone, and then she get into bed. She use her knee, her elbow first. So every time she get into bed, I'm just laying down. So I'm like, every time she get in bed, I'm like, are you dropping the people's elbow? This how she be like this. Throw it, and then she get right in the bed. Nah. I'm like, dang, chill.
His pillow weak. His pillow is weak. That's all that is. You need to get you a stronger pillow. But then even like, it's so funny because I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna get in all gently, and like you still be like, oh.
I'm like, just get in bed like normal people. Just put your butt down, bring up your legs, and then just
whatever.
You ain't gotta use the elbow.
I'll be so hyped to get in the bed, boy. Dang. Sleepy.
That's how you know you old, when you can't control your body on the way down, so you just let gravity take over.
Nah, seriously, man. These joints, they don't work like they used to. These can't be the same knees I was dropping into in college.
Well, not only that, like when you hit your 30s, like I remember I used to like climb fences and stuff and jump off walls. I'd be jumping off like the little box thing at the gym, and then I feel that little sharp electricity going up from my ankles and stuff. You know,
well, you're getting old, man. You're getting old. So what have y'all been up to this summer? One change that I don't know if we've gone live about is Jason actually works from home now.
Yeah, we told
Did we talk about that?
You always bring it up. I've noticed that when I'm editing the videos, I'm like, she always bringing up that we work remote. They know we work remote.
I know I work remote. I was just trying to give people an update on what you doing.
No, they know.
Because you didn't even say anything. You haven't been saying anything.
They know.
Whatever.
They know. See, I'll be like, man, she be trying to rub it in y'all faces. We both work from home.
No, a lot of people
y'all still gotta drive.
That's
to
not
work,
true. A lot of people
a
lot of people work from home now. Yeah. Like I've been working from home.
They know.
Yeah, I know you know.
So you just gonna drop the N-bomb on?
Oh, my bad.
You just gonna drop the N-bomb on them, huh?
That's not really how I usually talk, y'all.
Hey, y'all. This is Sailor right here.
Jason said, what type of jobs have you seen people hiring for, especially work from home? Do you want to answer this? Do you want me to?
You can answer.
So I actually hire people a lot. Like I look at resumes, I interview people all the time. Specifically in the tech space, I've seen a lot of openings for customer success roles, software engineers, user experience designers, also known as UX designers or product designers. Lots of like, I've been seeing like recruiter roles really start to slow down just because like a lot of the bigger tech companies have been laying off. And I'm really specifically focusing on tech right now because that's all I look. All I look at right now. But like I said, lots of customer success, customer service type roles.
What kind of role are you looking for, Jason? I guess that should be the question. Like, what kind of role?
If you're looking for roles, yeah. Sorry, maybe we can do a video that's specifically talking about the job market because, again, my focus is specifically in the tech industry. That's where I live at a lot of the time.
Yeah.
But just so you know, for people that have been, I know tech has been like something a lot of people have been talking about, especially in the pandemic, like a lot of skills that people use in outside of the tech sector, like healthcare sector, are transferable into the tech scene. So I know people think that like, I'm not technical. Well, I mean, you don't. 80% of the jobs in tech are non-technical jobs, I would say. Right. Jason said it's for my wife. We're planning to move there next year. So y'all are moving to the Valley. That's really exciting. She needs a new job. I guess it depends on like what she's looking for, Jason. I work with a lot of people actually outside of my job too who are looking for jobs. So it just depends on like what her skill set lies in. Is she trying to do a career transition? Is she trying to stay in what she was doing before at all? Would be good to know. And then Jason said, I have my own company, so I'm good. Yeah. How's your company going, Jason?
Yeah.
I know you were like, had your YouTube channel and everything. Yeah.
Hopefully that's all doing good.
But yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. Like, what other remote jobs are out there that like we're missing?
I mean, it's a lot. That's so not even like in tech. I mean,
there's so many that aren't in tech. Yeah, lots of like operation jobs.
Yeah.
Gosh, whatever.
It's a lot.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. There's so much you can do now where you actually don't have to be on site.
Like they have like some insurance agents positions where you don't have to be in the office.
But you still have to be in the field though.
Depends. Like if you're a claim adjuster, but if you're like an agent that actually goes and assess damages and stuff.
Excuse me.
Bless you. I mean, anything sales is pretty much remote.
Yeah, lots of sales jobs I would say too is remote, sales. Depending on what you're selling. But yeah, I think I like software just because like it's software is wherever your computer is, so you can take that anywhere, and that's why I will stay in the SaaS industry.
Another thing that we've been up on is losing weight.
Yo,
so we were looking at a video that we posted while we was in Mexico, and we was just like, yeah, our bodies ain't looking how they should. And I know I had some serious rolls. Like you could have put butter and cinnamon all on it. I couldn't even do it, babe.
Well, okay, first of all, Jason, I know I love you. Right? No, because I'm like, I know he was like putting the videos together and then he putting shots of me with my little back rolls. I'm like, I know you don't think that back rolls is cute. Like, why you posting
I wasn't
them?
even paying attention. You're the one that pointed it out to me. But the video was already done. The video was already done.
So you weren't looking like, oh, my wife got back
I wasn't
rolls.
looking at your rolls and being like, let me go ahead and bloop bloop delete that out of the video.
Thanks.
Like,
I guess that's good.
I wasn't looking like that.
I guess that's really
you
good.
brought it up to my attention, and then I'm like, yeah, hey, so I'm not proud of this moment, but I can go ahead and share it with y'all. Like I told a couple of people already. But we were in Cabo. We were actually going to our hotel Valencia, whatever it was. And I was
definitely not what it was called.
Well, whatever it was. And then I was in Estancia. There you go. And I was in the back of the car because we had the little shuttle. And so he's going over some rocks and stuff, and I'm in the back seat just doing this, and I just felt my chest. I had my man boobs were just moving up and down. And I was just like, I gotta get back in the gym. That was my moment where I was like, I'm fat, y'all. I got too much belly fat.
Yeah. So yeah, and then I saw the video and I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna ask him to take out the rolls in the video because that's gonna be my motivation because I'm gonna come back on y'all and be like, y'all remember when I had them rolls? Like, boom, they gone. So we've been doing really good. Yeah. That's when I actually joined the CrossFit gym because I was like really bored going to the regular gym. I've been consistent with that since we got back. We've been doing really good on our eating. Like our clothes are fitting better.
Haven't had alcohol and
haven't drank.
Cut out the sugar.
Yeah, we cut out sugar. Clothes are fitting better. Yeah. Like I'm starting to, feel like I'm coming back a little bit.
And we mentioned it before. Like we've done bodybuilding competitions and stuff. So we're kind of just like going back to how we used to prep our meals and stuff, which Corey, I just see you asked what we're eating. So for protein, we the typical stuff, chicken, shrimp, salmon. And that's and steak
and eggs.
Yeah, and then eggs.
And then protein powder.
Me personally.
And then I also eat Greek yogurt.
Yeah. I take 2 protein shakes a day, 1 in the morning, 1 before I go to bed. So I just upped my protein intake, lowered my carbs, cut out sugar for the most part. And yeah, I'm just starting to shed all the fat right now.
Yeah. And so like we eat the same protein and then we eat rice, sweet potatoes, like bread, and then we'll eat for like our fats. I'll eat peanut butter, we eat avocados, and we've been eating a lot of vegetables, like trying to get that in. I'm trying to eat like 4 to 5 times a day.
Yeah.
Just to make sure I get my protein and just get like my calories in.
Yeah.
Jason said, his company's doing well, looking to grow. We focus on working with lawyers, so just streamlining things.
That's nice.
His wife is doing a career transition. She was helping people with housing, but she's open to non-customer roles. Okay.
Yeah. And then, what's up, Grace? How are you?
Hi, Grace.
Grace says, you both look good. I'm on my weight loss journey too, eating less meat, poultry, more veggies, fruits, and grains.
Awesome. There's so many different ways to get healthy. Mm-hmm. And that's the good thing. It just is all about like what feels good for you and like what works for your body.
It's the sugar, man. The sugar. If you pay attention to how much sugar are in a lot of these foods that's out there, you'll be shocked. And so if you avoid those, if just by cutting out sugar alone, you would lose so much weight. And it's ridiculous on how fast you can shed weight just by cutting out sugar out of your diet.
Yeah. Yeah. Sugar is very addictive. Like Jason said, it's funny because when we started cutting out sugar, we started craving sugar less. Mm-hmm. I mean, I still be having my little chocolate cravings, but I've been doing good with my cookies.
You have. I'll give you that. I'll definitely give you that.
Because my weakness, y'all, is the crumbled chocolate chip cookies. I've told y'all this before. Like, I love them. I'm like obsessed with them. Robert said, also my wife is the one you told about the hair. Bassett's gym. Wait, what about the hair? Oh my God, I'm so lost. What's Bassett's gym? Sorry, Robert.
You ain't got a good memory.
Who was I telling? Did I tell your wife about my hair routine?
She remember what she want to remember.
Don't do that.
She'll bring up some arguments. From 5 years ago.
Do I bring up arguments from 5 years ago?
I said you could.
Oh, but I don't. I don't.
No, you don't. But you could.
See, he's trying to make y'all think I'm petty like that. No,
okay.
Like that.
I was gonna say you petty.
Like that. I can't be petty. I'm not petty with you.
No, you're not. I give you that. But
I'm not petty with you.
We both petty though.
Oh, Robert said she asked what you do to your hair. Okay. I'm glad that. So yes, I remember someone asking me about my hair, and I do have some hair videos that people can refer back to. I don't know when the next time I do a hair video, because hair and doing hair ain't really my thing. I just know how to do my hair. Corey says, "Sai, you selling that crumble?" I'm telling you, insomnia. Corey,
Corey, I keep trying to tell it, bro. Insomnia is so much better.
Corey, we was doing good, so you trying me. You trying me.
So much better.
Let's see. Oh, Robert said, my wife and I are moving at the beginning of the year, but we'll be there in November to sightsee and hopefully pick a location. Oh, dope. What part of the valley are you moving to? Or are you looking to move to? Maybe you haven't decided yet.
Yeah. What kind of videos y'all want us to do? Like we've gotten a couple of requests from people who want us to do more videos about Phoenix. Like, is there any particular place y'all want to see or anything y'all want us to check out? I know we so bad on, because I know a lot of people are like, hey, we want you to check out apartments, and we're so bad with that. So
I know
we keep saying, like, we'll have a list, but we just won't get to it. I'm not gonna lie, like, keeping up with YouTube is hard. It's hard.
It is. Which is why I think we're doing a better job of just like, we'll get a video out when we get the video out, because like life is going on, right? And we're like careering, and we're like, focused on things outside of YouTube. But we always say, like, we're never going to stop. We're always going to keep making videos.
We may take a little hiatus and be gone for like 2-3 months, but we're never going to just like stop doing YouTube.
Yeah. Because we really enjoy, like, we miss doing the lives. It's just too much pressure when we have other things going on to be like, we going to bring y'all a video every Saturday, or we're going to go live every Sunday. Like, we will get back to scheduling them out, but it's tougher.
Grace said Black-owned business videos.
Okay,
we can write that down. And then resorts that's out there, just fun things you can do.
Okay. We do need to do some more resort videos.
We actually, because the last time, we haven't done a staycation in a while. So we need to, we keep saying we was going to do that.
Yeah, I mean, the reason we haven't is because we've just been focused on being we're debt free.
We're like
truly,
we're like setting foundations right now for everything. I just paid off the last bit of my credit card debt. We're getting ready to pay off our car here very soon, so we're not going to have any more car payments.
Which we didn't have. So we didn't have any car payments, and then we bought another car when we moved here because we needed to. So we bought that 2 years ago. So we're about to pay that car off here in about a month or so.
Yeah.
And then Jason actually paid off all his credit card debt and student loans. So we ain't got no student loans in the household. Come on, like Lord.
So yeah, we're just setting the foundation right now. We still like we said it before. We still want to get into rental properties. I know a guy actually said on one of our videos, he was like, "Why are you guys paying so much for the apartment where you can get a house, you know, and pay less than that?" And I mean, he's true. I mean, he's not lying. We definitely could. But that's just not, we're not looking to be committed to like a 15-year contract, you know, at this moment. So, and we stated before, we want our rental properties to pay off our home that we're staying in. So that's our plan. So we're sticking to it. We have all our finances aligned to where, you know, we have spending money, we have money that we put up for vacation, saving money, money that we invest and stuff like that. So we're not like, you know, struggling or anything, but
we live off of one income
and stack the
other income. Yeah. So we're just, you know, for us, like we've already like y'all saw like bought and sold a house. And like we really enjoy being flexible. Like it's really nice to be like, oh, we want to like live in a different part of the city.
Yeah.
Next year, or we want to like, you know, we want a different scenery. I actually, when I was living in the house, like when I was in Indiana, I actually felt like very tied down. I felt very
don't mind me, y'all. I'm typing something in because
are you gonna give like
because y'all just said y'all want to talk about some more money moves, right? So y'all gotta follow our brother.
Yeah, you just cut me off.
I did.
But yeah, in the house, y'all, I felt very just like tied down, weighed down. I just felt like I couldn't move. And if I did want to move, it just took a lot. And so now we just become more minimal in what we actually have. And we feel much lighter to be able to move around like we want to. The goal, as we've said this in other videos, is the next time we buy a house, it'll be a duplex. We live on one side, we rent out the other, and the other side pays for our side. So we don't have to pay hardly anything.
Yeah, it ain't cute.
Yeah, it's not cute, but we don't need a lot right now. And so like buying a big house just is not in alignment with like how we want to live at this moment. But we'll buy a house when we want to, like when we want to feel rooted.
So Jason was talking about money moves, and Corey, I see you asking about crypto as passive income and stuff like that. Go ahead and check out our homeboy's channel, Frank. He talks all about investing and stuff. Dude has some serious knowledge. He majored in finance when he went to college. So y'all check him out. I think he'll give you guys the plug on investing and stuff. So
yeah, he talks most of his financial information, his channel is about investing into the stock market. Jason is actually really knowledgeable about crypto, currency. I feel more knowledgeable just about like budgeting and like saving money. I've never really been a big spender. So that's kind of like where I feel like I do a nice job at is like budgeting and managing money.
What's up, D? How are you?
Hi, D.
D asks, what's the racial climate like in AZ? I've been hearing that it's racist there, and it's making me nervous to move there. We haven't had any issues with racism while we've been here, and we've been pretty much around a lot. We've been to Scottsdale, we've been to Chandler, we've been to Mesa. There hasn't been any like obvious racism where people are like calling us the N-word or like antagonizing us or anything like that. We haven't had any of that issue. I mean, we had to light a couple people up because they were, you know, they didn't come out as racist, but it was like y'all treating us different. So we had to let them know. She actually had she actually had a run-in with a waiter, or no, with people that you were eating, because they told y'all was too loud, so a waitress came. I'll let her tell the story. I just want to say I'm glad I wasn't there, because I'm like, man, they about to spit in our food.
So actually, this is a couple weeks ago. That's why I was smiling, because I'm like, So what I will say is that the racial climate doesn't feel any different to us than it did anywhere else. Really, I don't feel like there's more racism or less racism here. I also don't see like overt, like I haven't felt overt racism, but you see subtle signs. Anyways, I was in Old Town Scottsdale a couple weeks ago with some girlfriends.
I thought you was in Mesa.
Excuse me, I was in Mesa a couple weeks ago with some girlfriends, and it was like 7 of us, all Black women. We were sitting at a table, and we were the only Black women in this like area of the restaurant. And then somebody came. So the waitress, which was a younger Hispanic woman, came over and she said, hey, well, first of all, she kept trying to get us to move to the other side, because we were in a booth, but then we had one person sitting on the end with an extra chair, which is no different than how another table was sitting when we walked in. Okay. Was that an issue? So she asked us a couple of times if we wanted to get a bigger table at the other side of the restaurant. And we were like, nah, we good. Then she comes back over and she was like, hey, just want to ask you if y'all can keep it down a little bit, because somebody said y'all was being loud. Now, just so y'all know, like I go from 0 to 1,000, blood pressure shoots up in no time. Like I'm super sensitive to like racism. Okay. And like real sensitive to like people trying to tell me how to act. And so I immediately was like, wait, what'd you say? She was like, could you just keep it down? Some people think that you're being loud. And I'm like,
loud Black women. No.
And I was like, can you say it one more time? Because I just want to make sure. She was like, could you keep, I'm like, we cannot, like, we're matching the level of the noise that's in. Of the noise that's in. We're talking loud because it's loud in here. And it's the place was called, just so y'all know, the place was called, dang, what was the place called?
I don't know, but I remember
something in Sip. Eggs and Sip or something like that.
And that's why I asked you, because I was like, were they playing music there? Because it sounded like a place that played music. Hey, Will, hey, this coconut water, bro. It's the truth.
Yeah. Anyway, I was hotter than a firecracker. My bad.
Me and Will, we vibing
I'm
over
trying to finish my
water.
Story. So yeah, we know that was racist, and that turned into a whole thing. And then when we said that, like, it felt very targeted, then the owner or the manager was like, "We're not going to go down that road." And I'm like, "You don't get to tell us what road we go down." Like, I've been Black for almost 40 years. Like, I know what racism is, and you ain't finna tell me otherwise, y'all. Then to top it all off, he thought that we
dined and ditched.
He literally thought we like ran out the restaurant and didn't pay.
She getting hot right now.
I can't.
She getting hot.
So anyway, just to answer the question is yes, because that was very racist. Out here,
but it's not.
But it's not like
super blatant
outside of anything else.
It's not like being down in like Mississippi, Alabama, or Texas or anything like that. Yeah. So now you're good. You're good.
You're gonna see it in everywhere.
But yeah, coconut water, y'all. This has been helping me hydrate during my weight loss journey.
I'm gonna get y'all to the restaurant.
You gonna put them on blast?
Yeah.
My phone about to die. You ain't even gonna get that.
Tipsy egg, y'all. I knew it was eggs and tipsy or something. Yeah. It's called Tipsy Egg and
that actually sounds like a place that plays like loud music and stuff. That's why I asked you that day.
Stupid.
So they said yes. She said so. It's more like microaggressive. Yes,
very. I've had multiple microaggressions here. People, it happens most of the time when I'm not with Jason. So like, what'll happen is like at the gym, a man came up to me, minding my own business, and it was an older white guy. He just was like, "You need to get off the machine. Like, you need to get off your phone." And so I blew up at him.
Never happens when I'm with her. I'll be waiting for something to happen. Nothing ever happens.
Uh-huh.
Like and that one time where that guy was like hovering over you.
Yes.
While you was working out,
Another older white guy was hovering over me.
And you text me, it was like, hey, this dude is hovering over me while I'm working out. I walk over there and I'm like standing right in front of him, and he looks at me and then walks away. It wasn't even there for like 5-10 seconds. He just walked away. But he was standing near her throughout her whole session, like working out. So
yeah, I've had microaggressions at work. Like I could write I could do a trilogy on this.
Look at her eyes. Look at her eyes. Because at first she was like, now she's like, whoop-de whoop-de whoop.
Name a topic. Like name a place. I got a story for you. Work, gym, store, car dealership.
She ready to go in, y'all. Mama Davis in the house.
Mama Davis, what's good? Let's see. Yes, so many people are moving to Arizona. Let's see. Will said moving from New Jersey to AZ in a few months. What areas have rental homes, apartments not surrounded by old people?
Here in Arizona,
a lot of places.
There's a lot.
Actually, yeah.
A lot of the places where a lot of the older community live is in Mesa, parts of Scottsdale. What's that? Paradise Valley. So no, you're pretty much good.
Yeah.
Where there's not a lot of old people. There's
a lot of young people here.
Yeah, the median age here is 37, I think. The median age is 37. So
yeah, it's like 35 to 30. Or it's like 30 to 37, somewhere in there.
Is Glendale still an okay area? Depends what part of Glendale. If you are in Glendale that borders Phoenix, like West Phoenix, no. But like the Glendale area that borders Peoria, it's pretty cool up there.
Wait, Corey said we're not going down that road equals I'm about to gaslight your ass.
Right.
Period. Literally, I was like, don't do that.
Right.
Don't tell me what we finna do.
Don't tell me what we finna do.
And this is so last thing about it, y'all. I'm so stubborn. No, I just want to say this. I'm so stubborn. I was just like, one of the girls in the group, she was like, we can go to a different table. And I'm like, y'all can move. I'm sitting here because ain't nobody about to make me move. And I'm done.
Jason says, what's the next vacation spot? So we are going to Indy at the end of September.
That ain't no vacation spot.
We're going to do we're going to see our family, go to some Colts games while we're there. But after that, our friend is actually renewing his vows in the Dominican Republic, and that'll be in January.
Yeah.
So that's what we're trying to get our bodies right for, So when we on the beach in the Dominican, we're going to be like, hey, we outside. We're going to do all that stuff. So January is our next January to the Dominican is our next vacation.
Larger vacation. We still trying to figure out next year, like when to get to Bali. Because we still technically haven't done our honeymoon.
We still haven't done our honeymoon.
So Will said there's racism all over this country. I'm a truck driver and see it more on Northeast than anywhere else. Wow. Yeah, the North, it's so interesting, like the cultural shifts that you see in like different pockets of the country. I'm not a big fan of the Northeast, and I think, well, there's a lot of reasons I'm not a fan of the Northeast. I just don't like cold weather. It's too expensive. It's crowded. It's everything I don't like.
I know racism is like bad in Boston.
Yeah.
Like I have no desire to go to Boston at all. Like I hear so many bad things about Boston.
I've just, like there's been some people that I've worked with from New York. I can actually, and this is not to generalize everyone from New York because I know lots of people from there, but it was just like, she was hella rude, and she was like she would be rude, and then I'd be like, don't talk to me like that. She'd be like, well, I'm from New York. I'm like, I don't care.
That's how we are. I'm from New York. You can still catch these hands whether you're from New York or not. You can still catch these hands.
Like, stop talking to me like that.
You don't get a pass to talk to me crazy because you're from New York.
Stupid.
You can still catch these hands from the Midwest.
That's not a good excuse.
You want these Chicago hands? You want these Indianapolis hands? Detroit hands? What's up?
It's stupid. Will said, what's the average rent price? Paying $2,000 a month here. For 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, it's about the same. $2,000. Yeah. In a 13 square foot home. Yeah. 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Average is about 2,000 in the Phoenix area. You get up to Scottsdale, it's going to be a little bit higher.
Yeah,
average price for a 3-bedroom, that is about about 3,000. I've got to go back and catch some replays. I'm sure I've missed a lot of videos.
Yeah. Go back. We got some pretty good videos for you guys that we've done. We know a lot of our viewers are coming here because they want more info from Arizona, and we're here to provide that. But we also like to mix it up so you guys don't get so bored and just constantly hearing about Arizona. We like to bring you guys into our personal lives and stuff like that. Take you on vacations and stuff like that. So we'll sprinkle some new things here and there, and then we'll throw a curveball and give you guys another Arizona video. So
yeah. And then when they were talking about finances, I cannot remember what video I have. So I created a budget sheet, and I have a link to the budget sheet on one of the videos. Remember that?
Yeah.
It's the same budget sheet that Jason and I use to manage our finances and our net worth and like all of that on an annual basis. So y'all can go check that out. It's under one of the videos that we talked about how we plan financially to move to Phoenix. We'll drop. Can you drop a link under the lives?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll drop it under the slide.
Yeah. Once we sign off and I got to do my little diddly dally and stuff with here, I'll put the link for the budget under in the description.
Yeah, there's like a place to like track your credit scores, like net worth, your liabilities, all that kind of stuff.
So we've actually been thinking about starting a podcast.
Yes.
Well, she really wants to start this podcast, and I'm down to do it too. But we're thinking about starting a podcast. It'll be separate from this channel. We'll create another channel, but it'll just totally be podcasts on relationship advice. So if there's anybody out there, boyfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, fiance, married, or anything like that, if you guys are interested, we want to have like an open discussion with everybody where we'll, answer questions. We'll tell you about our experiences. We'll even, give our tips and stuff like that. So, if you guys want us to do that, I mean, I think it'd be a pretty cool thing, because we actually have a lot of people that come up to us for advice. Not saying that, we're the best couple out here. Like we have our faults as well. We've had arguments and stuff like that too. But we have been together since 2004. We've been married for almost 3 years now. We've been together since 2013. Never had a breakup. We were actually just talking about that last week. We never paused. We never had a breakup or anything like that.
Nope.
We got close though a couple times.
Gonna leave your ass.
I was like, oh, who picking you up? Who's picking you up? I'm done. I'm taking a break. I think we brought that up before. That I'll tell you guys about that story another time. But yeah,
you petty.
Yeah, if y'all interested, like let us know. We'll start a podcast for married. Well, not married couples. I don't want to exclude. But
I'm not.
Just couples. I mean, even for single people,
Even for single people.
If you guys have questions, or
because we were once single.
Yeah, if you guys have questions where you're just like, hey, I'm feeling this person, how can I approach? Like, hey, so one thing that I always tell Ashley about is that I feel that Black women, I think y'all need to be more aggressive of going after your man, the guy that you like. And at first Ashley was like, no. But I was just like, hear me out from a black man's perspective. I've had white girls who were really aggressive at coming after me. I've had Hispanic girls that were really aggressive coming after me. I'm trying to control
my face.
But I've never had Black girls really aggressive coming after me. It's like I was
aggressive.
I'm gonna give him a look. If he don't come over here, then his loss. So
I'm actually starting to agree with him now because I'm like, everybody else aggressive. Like, you just gotta like, Grace said define aggressive. Yes, definitely define aggressive. That sounds bad.
Yeah. So
not like
not like what you doing tonight? Right. No, not like that. Not like that. So let me rephrase. Not aggressive, but shoot your shot. Shoot your shot.
That's really what it is. Shoot your shot. Because the aggressive sounds that's not a good word. We take that back. I'm single, but I will be there. It's still interesting. Yeah, like we have so the one thing about Jay and I is we are not shy, or like we're very open about, like, we know everything about each other, past relationships, who was who, when was when. And like, that's like one of the best things about our relationship is like, we don't have to hide anything. Yeah. Like we literally know everything about each other. And that actually makes for the best relationships. And so like, there's no like jealousy. Like we be joking, like, who was that? You know what I'm saying? But whatever, we had lives before we met each other. And so that actually foundation has been like really good for us. But the other thing is like, I think that there's some things about our relationship that people would be like, I could never do that, or, you know, so I think we have like some unique perspectives in some way, and we love to share them.
Another topic that we can talk about that is very traditional within, you know, I mean, it's around the world that the man has to make the most money. I'll be the first to tell you, it actually makes way more money than I do, and always made more money than I did. So I mean, that's another topic we can talk about, and that would have to be more so geared towards men on how to be more secure in yourself. You know, just because your woman makes the most money doesn't devalue you as a man. Like that's like insecurities that, you know, you have to figure out, and don't project your insecurities onto your woman because she makes more money than you. That's cornball stuff.
Yeah, that's a good topic. I think it's interesting because a lot of, I would say like women and men like want to assume this role of like, I have to marry someone who's the head of household, and head of household maybe mean like someone makes more money. And like, that just has never been how I thought about head of household. Like you can lead in other ways outside of money. And I think because I had higher paying positions at a young age, like thankfully, that I just kind of knew, like, I've always been like, I could take care of myself financially. So I never was like really looking for someone that I needed to depend on financially. Right. I need somebody. Now I want to part it as adding too, like, duh. Like I'm not here to take care of nobody. Right. But I also just kind of knew, like, realistically at a young age, like if you think about realistically what the average person in America makes, like I knew that there was a large likelihood that I wouldn't be with somebody who made the same as me. And so like, of course my career has grown and I've continued to like increase my salary. So yeah, I just think like, Jason is not, and we also are very much partners. Like we make decisions. There's some things Jason leads on and there's some things I lead on in terms of decision making, but everything we make decisions on together.
Because it affects both of us.
So I think that's something that's like interesting to some people. And, you know, some people might be like, I would never, some men don't feel like they're a man until they make more than their woman. And I think that you should use each other as motivation, right? Like, oh, my girl makes this, let me go ahead and level up. Right. That's what it really should be. It shouldn't be like, I'm not the man, you know, let me tear her down because I don't want her to feel like, because that's not, I've never been somebody that like,
and it's weird, if your girl making more money than you should be happy. Like my man Will just said Ashley should buy me a Corvette. I 100% agree. Like she should buy me a Corvette. I'm with it, you know.
I'm not. That's funny. Will said, I think I watched one of your videos. You said the dating market is terrible there. I know you were married, but what areas are better for that? I hear Buckeye and those areas are for old people. That's funny.
Yeah, the dating market here in Phoenix, if you come here single, it's going to be pretty tough for you, especially if you're a Black woman. It's going to be pretty tough for you. I just feel like Phoenix is trying to be like LA. So people are here trying to have fun, they're trying to mingle and stuff like that. Where they're not really, you know, looking to settle down. There's a lot of people out here who are just opportunistic. So they just want to see what you can bring, you know, what they can get from you. Just like LA. So will you find relationships out here? Yeah. It be will it be a strong relationship? Like I said, I used to live here prior from 2007 to 2012, and I will tell you, a lot of people are super flaky out here, super flaky. So,
like you said, it depends on what you're looking for, right? If you're a Black woman looking for a Black man, I think it's going to be really hard out here. Unfortunately, I don't see, I just don't see a lot of Black men with Black women out here. I mean, I would definitely say more often than not, they're not with Black women. And I have multiple Black women who are single out here. So unfortunately, I hate that because I think we are gorgeous and amazing and the bomb and all the above. Dee said this may be TMI, but can you talk about whether or not you saved yourself for marriage and your thoughts on purity culture? Yeah, I mean, I'm open about it.
Yeah, we can definitely touch on that because I wasn't pure.
I don't believe in that. I do not.
Not at all.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I don't personally. I don't believe in it. I'm glad that I never believed in it. I think that it's overrated. And I think that it's such
we was just talking about that too
not
too long ago.
I think that it's such a large part of your relationship. I mean, it's a freaking human thing to do.
Yeah.
Right. And so like, I'm not gonna have no surprises getting into my marriage. I'm gonna just tell y'all that right now. But I also just think I'm not.
Hey, we know when she we know what she mean about surprises. You know, like it's the honeymoon. Y'all get to, you know, it's time to christen and stuff like that. Bro. And then he's like, babe, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this for the last 3 years we've been together. You know, it's been rough, but we made it. And then and then it's like this, and then she'd be like, I want a divorce.
I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I respect you if you do it. I do not recommend it. I just don't. I really don't. I really don't believe in it. Like, I'm just like, if that's what you want to do, that's cool. But I'm not doing that. It just, it don't seem healthy. Like, right. I'm not saying you got to be out here serving on a silver platter, but I'm just saying,
no,
like,
not that at all. But yeah. Will says, any employment opportunities? I'm a truck driver, so fortunately I have work all over the country, but want to get out when I moved to AZ to enjoy the new lifestyle and culture. Yeah, that's the job market here is pretty good. So you know, I think you can find any job out here if you have transferable skills. You know, that's going to be like the key for you. So I think you'll have a good chance, good shot.
Yeah, I think. So in our last video, we were just talking about the microchip industry booming out here. The tech industry actually is booming out here. They've been calling Phoenix the Silicon Desert. Which is like an extension of Silicon Valley out in Palo Alto, San Francisco, California, which is actually where both of our companies are. Like, that's where we work out of remotely. That's huge. What is the car? Lucid?
Yeah.
So lots of like car factories are here. Microchip factories are building out here. So the job market here is booming for sure. Also, Jason mentioned a transferable skill sets, and it's a skill set that you can take from another industry or job, and it can be transferred into another job or industry. So look up transferable skill sets and try to understand what yours are.
Grace says, and it was his idea to wait till marriage. Wonder why.
That happened to some woman I know, and she saved herself for marriage, and her man had.
Wow.
Bruh.
Dang.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Dang.
That's not even good.
He said, no, baby, just wait. It's going to be good. I'm going to lay it down on you after we get married. Just wait.
And then you try to blame it on religion.
Just wait.
Okay.
And then the time comes. What had happened was I had got into a car accident I didn't even tell you about, messed me all up. My spine hurt.
Right. That's a big part of marriage. That's that's not okay. Ray said, yeah. Will said, as far as employment, is it paying enough to sustain living single in a decent area? I don't know. I mean, what would you say?
What was the question?
Will said, as far as employment, is it paying enough to sustain living single in a decent area?
Man, I mean, cost of living is getting high all over the country, so it's pretty much like anywhere else where if you don't have yourself set up financially, you're going to be living check to check. And I mean, it also depends, you know, what kind of job you have, if you're going to have like disposable income or not. But if you're single out here, because we was talking about this about your friend, and she's single. She's making what, 60, 65? She's single. She's making 65. She's making it. We don't know her financial situation, but I mean, yeah, you can make it, but we will believe if you're making 60, 65 and you're living and you're by yourself, it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tight.
Like, just being honest, the prices out here are expensive.
It's really expensive. And I mean, 1 bedrooms, you know, that's all you need. Like, I think a lot of times people do live above their means, and that's why things get really tight. And so if you can be a minimalist and really just focus on your needs versus your wants, then, you know, that becomes another conversation. But then you want to live, like, you want to do stuff
places, like, you want to enjoy yourself, enjoy life.
Jason said, have you always been in tech? No, I actually was in healthcare for the first 11 years of my career. And then I transitioned into tech in 2020. So I've been in tech since 2020 now. And Jason, he just got into tech this year.
Yeah.
But I love it and I'm not leaving. Dee said many people all over the country who are single need roommates right now. Right. No, it's really
for real.
Yeah. It's just
and it's unfortunate that it's getting to that, because there's people out here making 60, 65, 70,000 and still need roommates. Like we were just talking again, we talk a lot. We talk a lot about what's going on today. But we were just saying 2-3 days ago that somebody making $100,000 a year today is like making $60,000 back in the day. Mm-hmm. Like, it was a huge deal.
70,000.
It's a huge deal when you made 100,000. Now it's just like 100,000 is nice, but I mean, depending where you live, it ain't gonna get you far. You ain't gonna go far at all. 100,000, making $100,000 in LA is probably equivalent to making 40 to 50,000 anywhere else.
Yeah, because you think about like the average expenses that people have, right? So you think about rent, utilities, car, insurance, gas has been crazy. It's going back down. You also think about, if you have student loans, I mean, if you're holding any kind of additional debt, like consumer debt, credit card debt, anything like that, that's a lot of money that's like coming out of your paycheck every month. And so living paycheck to paycheck ain't it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's not living, that's surviving.
Right.
So I think it's just really important to understand like your threshold, right? Like what they actually say is that your housing costs should not be any more than 30% of your take-home pay. Right? So it should not be any more than your take-home pay, any more than 30% of your take-home pay. So think about your take-home pay, and then that should be able to let you know how much, your living expenses should be on a month-to-month basis.
Right.
Let's see.
But yeah, it's getting pretty expensive out here, and we hate it. I don't think it's going down anytime soon, only because of the influx of people that are moving here and cost of living, inflation. Put it in the video. I think I put it in the video, but Arizona was one of the states that was hit the hardest with inflation.
Oh my god!
In the country.
Bad.
So it was. I think we were either the top state or top 3 states with inflation that just like went through the roof. Mm-hmm. So unfortunately, it's not going to be. Arizona ain't what it was, when we moved here in 2019.
Let's see. A work from home just opened up in Phoenix because I'm not there. I couldn't go for it. It was a great job. Very easy. Oh yeah. Yeah, like I ain't going back to the office, y'all. I mean, we saving on gas. I just be rolling out of bed, like jumping on my computer, like are you going back to the office?
I can't even do it.
We have a good setup here, right? So like we're in our office right now. And then we have another office outside in our living area that we have like a stand-up desk. And we have 2 desks in here. So we're set up. He got 2 screens over here. I got my 2 screens. We got 2 screens out there. So work from home is nice if you're set up for it. Will said, looks like I'm stuck driving a truck. Haha, I can't afford to take a bad pay cut and live in the hood. That's where I am now in NJ and hate it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the thing. It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money to be made.
Let me put my career hat on because I'm a career coach, y'all. The bag is out here.
It is.
You can make a lot of money working from home. You just have to do your research and try to understand what your transferable skills are. Like when I tell you y'all can make the absolute bag, y'all can make the bag, I promise you. You don't have to continue to like drive trucks. And I don't know I know truck drivers get paid very well.
Yeah.
But you can get paid well doing other things as well in other industries. It does take a lot of research. It does, try to figure out how to like sell yourself. It's about branding yourself, selling yourself. I completely rebranded myself when I moved to Phoenix, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Totally, right? I just learned what jobs I could do. Networked. My connection helps me get into tech. I mean, that was through a connection. And then I learned how to like brand myself and use my skills in a totally different industry, totally different role. And then we just have to learn how to negotiate, like a lot of times we don't know what to ask for. We don't know how to negotiate a compensation package. I see lots of people making lots of money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lots of money.
Yeah. Our friends came out here and came up.
Came the F up, y'all.
we came out here.
We came the F up.
We came up, so.
We moved out here and came the F up, so.
Will says, my transferable skills is turning the steering wheel left and right. I wish I had more. I'm open to anything and willing to learn anything. You know what? So, I'm so big on if you're specialized in like one thing, you can make money off of it, like regardless. You know how many people out there who are young and wanting to become truck drivers? There's people out there who are learning to become truck drivers. So more than a beginner. So one thing you could do is create a course specifically for beginners on how to be a truck driver. You could create a course on, how safety that you need to take with becoming a truck driver, the best way, the best route to becoming a truck driver. You know that stuff, and you can create a course that's just focused on beginners. You don't have to get, you don't have to get advanced. You don't have to get technical. Just something that you can sell to somebody who's like a beginner, and that's going to keep coming.
Mm-hmm.
As far as like people who are truck drivers, that's not going away. Unless these self-driving trucks take hold, and then that'd be another area that you can specialize in as well, like these self-driving semi trucks. I mean, that seems like it's something that's coming down the pipe. So get on that train and see what you can do to gain knowledge on that, and then share with other people, because that's all what it comes down to. I mean, like this whole information age, that we have with our computers, our apps and stuff like that. People are looking, YouTube. People are looking towards YouTube to learn how to do things. So start a YouTube channel on your trucking, vlog yourself, driving from one delivery to another or cross country, and relate to people, because it's about a community of people you can relate to who are going to keep coming back and watching your videos. So if you created a YouTube channel just about you trucking, you know how many truckers are out there that are probably, resting for the night, and they pop on YouTube and they see, oh, Will Johnson just dropped a video. Let me go ahead and watch his video because I like his personality. I I can vibe with him. I can understand where he's coming from in certain situations. You know, and that's money, bro. It's a lot of money out there, man.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I also, a lot of us, we underestimate so much of the skills that we have. I've done it, but like I don't underestimate my skills anymore because I need to make money. Like I'm asking for lots of money. But Jay used to underestimate his skills.
I did.
And like I think over the last year, he's learned like just how much.
Not only that,
over the last couple of years, I would say.
Not only that, but then I would see people who are like in charge, like my bosses and stuff like that, and then I'll be like, I think I have better skills than you do, you know. So,
y'all, I've been part of executive leadership teams for a very long time. Y'all are very smart. Okay. I have been at the table with the CEOs, the COOs, the VPs,
vice presidents.
Been a VP, like y'all.
A lot of these people just got lucky.
Yeah, they got lucky, and then they surround themselves with people, right? But what they all have, or what they all portray to have, is confidence in what they do.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, you know, we think that we have to be perfect, or we have to gotta come to the table perfect. A lot of it is just believing in yourself, and when you believe in yourself, other people will believe in you. But I literally
selling yourself.
Like I work in advisor type capacities to CEOs and executives. Like, I mean, I'm just trying to tell y'all, like I work with some very, very smart people. I've also in my past worked with, I'm trying to tell y'all,
people who are CEOs of companies and they're not smart at all. Go ahead, say that. You're just like, how did you get this?
CFOs.
You're just not smart at all.
I worked with CFOs. I'm telling them what to like.
A CFO that didn't even have a budget for the company. Like, who does that?
Yeah.
Where they do that at?
It's
how you a CFO and not have a budget for a company? Where they do that at?
Again, I like the company I work for now. I really love. I enjoy it. I work with some very smart people, very intelligent people, very hardworking people. Previously, though, I'm just saying, like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's see. Will said I have my own company, but sold my truck. No work-life balance. So back at a company. I'm considering opening a mobile tire shop for trucks. They charge $600 to come to you. Oh, that's dope. Yeah. That's really dope. Will said, are you guys in the corporate world or full-time entrepreneurs? We are in the tech startup space. I worked in like corporate. I mean, when people say corporate, I don't know like what people mean.
I mean, yeah.
I've been working in the startup space since I got here, and I've been working specifically in tech startups since 2020. And then prior to that, I was working in larger companies like corporate America. So I don't know. I mean, Jay works in the tech startup space too.
I see y'all already over here creating businesses and stuff. Robert says you got the trucks, I got the tires.
Let's get it.
Do it.
Financial, chief financial officer, y'all. Wow,
crazy.
Man. Robert said you got. I like it. Let's work. You and AZ, y'all. Look at us bringing people together. Who's single? Like anybody looking for a relationship? Because I've been wanting to play cute. I have been wanting to play Cupid. I want to set somebody up so bad. If it works out, it's on me. If it don't, it's not. It's not on me.
She just want to be able to say, I put them together.
I love love. Nope, happily single. Okay, I feel you. Being single is cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Ain't knocking that. I'm just saying it's cool. Being single is cool, but I'm glad I got you. You know what I mean? Jeez.
If you want to be single, go back to the streets.
Don't make me give you back to the
street. Wait, back to the hood? Oh yeah. Don't do that.
All right, y'all. So we've been on for an hour. We really appreciate you guys stopping by on this spontaneous live that we just decided to do.
We got more people than I expected.
Yeah, I honestly didn't think that we would have over 10 people. I was actually pretty happy when we had got 7. I think the highest we got to was 20. So really,
if y'all don't mind to hit the like button, we really appreciate y'all.
Yeah, we love y'all for hitting that like button. Appreciate that.
But we love y'all for joining us anyways, because this is super impromptu. So it's nice to see y'all.
So yeah, so we'll do more lives because this was very fun. This brought back a lot of memories from what we did before, and then we just love chatting and interacting with you guys. I know a lot of people when they do lives, they just kind of just like talk about what they want to talk about, and not engage with their people. For some of you people who's first time coming to our lives, this is actually what we do. We engage with you guys. We don't just have a topic and talk to you and not acknowledge you at all. So
yeah, y'all family, like we be remembering stuff,
check in on you.
Yeah,
we love when our people interact with each other. That's
wait a minute, Jason, how's the baby?
Oh yeah,
Jason Campbell how's the baby?
The baby has to be what, 8 months now?
I feel like 8 months ish. Will Johnson said we need another live. So many more questions. We here to answer them. Will we schedule the next live?
Yeah, y'all want us to schedule the next live?
So y'all know like when
we'll have to. Would y'all like for us to pick a day like Wednesday? She's
9 months on the first.
Hey, I was 1 month.
Come on with it.
I was 1 month off. You know what I mean? I was just 1 month off.
Look at him. Look at his dates and stuff.
I was like, hey, she gotta be 8 months, right? 9 months.
Jay has a better memory than me.
So yeah, we can pick like every Wednesday to where we can do lives, and so that'd be cool. Copacetic? No.
Yes, schedules are good. Yeah, not Wednesday.
Oh, that's when you have your thing.
Yeah, Wednesday is like a long day for me.
You want to do Tuesday, Thursday? We can't do Thursday because it's gonna be Thursday night football.
Tuesday's fun.
You want to do Tuesdays?
Any day but Wednesday. Will said you guys go to Lifetime Fitness. Is there one in Phoenix?
We used to go to.
We actually met at Lifetime Fitness.
Yeah, that's how we met. Was at Lifetime. She almost fell.
He was,
and so I swooped in and saved her.
He was being aggressive. Not playing. He was stalking me. Yeah, no, we don't go there anymore.
Yeah, it's too much. It costs too much. The time zone here is MST.
Yeah, we're actually on Pacific right now.
It's MST, but Arizona chooses not to follow the MST rules, so we don't turn our clocks back. So
not MST, the
Mountain Standard.
We don't follow.
We don't follow Pacific, and we don't follow the traditional MST. We're the only.
It's daylight savings, is what you meant
to
say.
Yeah. We don't turn our clocks forward or back.
Right.
But everybody else in MST does. But we don't.
Oh, okay. So right now we're on Pacific time zone.
Yeah.
Or in Pacific time zone.
So, all right, guys. So yeah, we'll do Tuesday. We'll try to do every Tuesday. Don't get mad at us if we miss a Tuesday. But we're gonna try to do every Tuesday.
When we say we want to go do no schedules, I don't want to feel pressure.
That's why I've said don't get mad at us if we don't do Tuesday. we'll put like a post and say, hey, we love y'all. We ain't gonna be on today though.
Okay, so Tuesdays is about to be our thing.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna show up with us on Tuesday?
Y'all gonna be there on Tuesdays?
Yeah. Okay. So what we actually do for y'all that haven't, or that are new to the family, which we really appreciate y'all. Jay will put up a schedule and it'll say like ARayeNJay are going live Tuesday at whatever time.
Right.
So,
and I try to get that the day before. So like if we go this Tuesday, then I'll put a post on Monday for you guys to see.
Will said I'll be there with more questions. Yeah, and we used to bring y'all margaritas because we used to bring our margaritas. Hey, are we trying to tighten up? Do y'all remember
Well, I think we got like. Well, I know Jason probably remember.
Listen, we have a couple people. We had when we hit 1,000 subscribers.
We was taking shots.
We had a celebration and we took shots, and we
took 3 shots of tequila on live.
Hilarious.
You can go back and see those videos. They're still up, but
so funny.
We got pretty turned.
we got to do that again.
We got pretty turned on our
lives. That was funny. And we had margaritas too.
Yeah, we may take shots when we hit 5,000 subscribers.
Oh, we gotta do
So we'll probably do another thing of us like taking shots when we do 5,000.
That would be so fun. When we hit 5,000, we'll do another.
Yeah,
one.
Jason, she wasn't messing with them shots.
I will.
She wasn't messing with them shots. I had to get her on. I had to get on her.
No, because I quit taking shots when we got married because our wedding was like super turned. It was insane. So we'll do it again when we get to 5,000.
Our wedding was lit too.
Our wedding was amazing.
It was lit. Again? Sure. All right, y'all. I said it like 2-3 times already.
We gotta go.
We about to get off of here. Appreciate everybody for stopping by. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye. Have a good night. Have a great week. We'll see y'all in a couple days. Then.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Bye, y'all. It's Beyond G.